Welcome to our journey through the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, where we explore practical strategies to manage and mitigate anger in our daily lives. In today's episode, we dive deep into 10 transformative techniques inspired by the profound insights of ancient Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Each strategy is designed not only to help you control your temper, but also to enrich your overall experience of life, fostering a deeper sense of peace and contentment. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. And if you find these insights valuable, please like this video and comment below with your thoughts, or share your own experiences with managing anger. Let's get started. Number 1. Understand what you can control. When stuck in a traffic jam, it's easy to feel a surge of frustration as you glance at the clock and the immobile line of cars ahead. However, embracing Stoic philosophy can transform this common irritant into a valuable lesson in patience and self-control. Consider the essence of control. It resides not in the external, chaotic world, but within the tranquil domain of your mind. Traffic, like the weather or the actions of others, operates outside your sphere of influence. By acknowledging this, you can shift your focus from agitation to acceptance. Visualize this scenario as a river flowing around a rock, unyielding and serene amidst the rush. You are that rock, unswayed by the tumult around you. Epictetus famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This Stoic approach isn't about suppression of feelings, but rather about redirecting your energy towards what you can manage: your thoughts, your emotions, and your responses. Each moment of anger or frustration is an opportunity to practice this philosophy, to strengthen your resolve and broaden your capacity for patience. Next time you find yourself in such situations, take a deep breath and reflect on Epictetus's wisdom. Remind yourself that the path to peace is not about clearing the traffic on the road, but clearing the traffic in your mind. Use this time to listen to an audiobook, practice breathing exercises, or simply observe your surroundings with a sense of detachment. By doing so, you not only cope with the immediate stress, but also cultivate a habit of calmness that can transform all areas of your life, turning every moment of potential anger into a step towards Stoic tranquility. Number 2. Reflect before you react. Marcus Aurelius noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Anger, like an unexpected visitor, often arrives without invitation. It knocks at the door of your mind with urgency, demanding immediate attention. But as Marcus Aurelius teaches, you possess the ultimate control over whether or not you open that door. The simple act of pausing, a deep breath, a slow count to 10, serves as a buffer between stimulus and response. This gap is where wisdom resides, and where choices are made with clarity, not haste. Imagine you're criticized at work. The initial impulse might be to respond defensively, a natural reaction when one's identity or efforts are under attack. However, employing a Stoic pause allows you to assess the critique. Is there truth to it? Can it be used constructively? Often, what seems like an attack is an opportunity for growth, veiled in harsh words. The pause not only diffuses immediate anger, but also opens pathways to proactive engagement and solutions. This reflective practice is like applying a lens of scrutiny to your thoughts before they crystallize into actions. Each time you choose to reflect rather than react, you reinforce a pattern of thoughtful responses over knee-jerk reactions. Such habits forge mental resilience, enabling you to handle criticism, setbacks, and even personal failures with a composed and constructive mindset. Therefore, the next time anger tries to push its way in, remember, the space between provocation and reaction is your domain. It is your inner citadel, unbreachable without your consent. By cultivating the discipline to reflect before reacting, you harness the true strength of your mind, as advocated by Marcus Aurelius, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for personal fortitude and enlightenment. Number 3. Embrace perspective. Seneca advised, "Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it." Anger often arrives swiftly and with great intensity, much like a storm that obscures the landscape of reason and understanding. Seneca's wisdom invites us to adopt a broader perspective, one that seeks to see beyond the immediate provocation to the broader human context. This approach is akin to climbing a hill during a storm. From higher ground, the chaos below looks different, more manageable and less personal. When a colleague snaps or a friend makes a hurtful comment, it's easy to react with immediate indignation. However, embracing a wider perspective involves considering their circumstances. Perhaps your colleague is grappling with personal issues or facing pressures unknown to you. By attributing their outburst to these hidden struggles, rather than a direct intention to hurt you, your personal stake in the matter diminishes along with your anger. This expanded view not only mitigates the heat of anger, but also fosters empathy. Imagine walking a mile in their shoes, not just to see the world as they see it, but to feel it as they feel it. This exercise in empathy does more than cool the flames of anger. It transforms them into the light of compassion and understanding. Moreover, this perspective encourages a reflective practice, prompting you to ask, "What can I learn from this? How can I help?" It shifts the focus from being wronged to understanding and possibly aiding another in their struggle. Thus, the next time you find yourself on the brink of anger, remember Seneca's counsel and seek the higher ground of perspective. It will not only protect you from the corrosive effects of anger, but also enrich your relationships with understanding and compassion. Number 4. Practice gratitude. In the throes of anger, it's all too easy to become ensnared in a net of negativity, focusing solely on what has gone wrong or what we lack. Yet, Epictetus brings us back to a profound simplicity, the practice of gratitude. This isn't just about being thankful. It's a strategic pivot from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance, which can disarm anger and transform it into something constructive. Epictetus stated, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Consider a common irritant, a delayed flight. While it's natural to stew in frustration over disrupted plans, there's another path available: gratitude. This delay, as inconvenient as it is, might afford you an unexpected pause in your otherwise hectic schedule. It's an opportunity to dive into that book you've been meaning to finish, or to call a friend you haven't spoken to in months. Perhaps it even offers a moment of quiet reflection, a rare commodity in our fast-paced lives. By choosing to view the situation through the lens of gratitude, you not only alleviate your own stress, but also elevate your experience from one of annoyance to one of enrichment. This practice can extend beyond momentary disruptions to more significant life challenges. Each instance of gratitude strengthens your emotional resilience, turning potential moments of weakness into fortresses of strength. The shift from grief to gratitude is not merely about finding silver linings, but about fundamentally changing how we engage with the world. It's about celebrating the present and recognizing the wealth of goodness we often overlook when anger tries to cloud our vision. So next time anger knocks, let gratitude answer the door. You may find that what lies on the other side is far less daunting and far more enriching than you expected. Number 5. Set realistic expectations. Seneca believed, "To be upset over what you don't have is to waste what you do have." Anger often springs from the gap between what we expect and what reality delivers. Seneca's guidance suggests a practical approach to this dilemma, setting realistic expectations. Imagine setting out for a picnic under the assumption that it will not rain, only to find yourself caught in a downpour. The ideal would be to enjoy the picnic rain or shine, prepared with a backup plan, like a pavilion nearby or a cozy cafe as an alternative. In daily life, rigid expectations can turn routine disappointments into sources of significant distress. Expecting perpetual punctuality, universal agreement, or complete understanding from others sets a stage where even minor deviations become major grievances. Instead, temper your expectations with a dose of stoic realism. Understand that imperfections are part of human nature and that circumstances often unfold in unpredictable ways. This doesn't mean adopting a pessimistic outlook, but rather a balanced one. Anticipate the best, but prepare for less than ideal scenarios. For instance, if a meeting starts late, use the extra minutes to organize your thoughts or unwind with a deep breathing exercise. This way, you transform potential frustration into an opportunity for personal productivity or relaxation. Embracing realistic expectations also involves understanding and accepting your own limitations and those of others. It fosters a more forgiving attitude towards life's inevitable imperfections and reduces the intensity of anger when things don't go as planned. By aiming for optimism tempered with realism, you cultivate a resilient mindset that appreciates the present and gracefully adapts to the unexpected. This stoic practice not only diminishes disappointments, but enriches your experiences by aligning your expectations with the ebb and flow of real life. Number 6. Develop compassion. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "Kindness is mankind's greatest delight." In the landscape of human emotions, anger can often appear as a barren field where nothing fruitful grows. Yet Marcus Aurelius invites us to cultivate a different crop, compassion. By developing a compassionate heart, we not only enrich our own lives, but also improve the lives of those around us, transforming barren encounters into fertile grounds for growth. Anger typically arises from a sense of injustice or a perceived slight, whether it's feeling cut off in traffic, being overlooked at work, or facing rudeness in daily interactions. It's a natural defensive response, but it can isolate us, build walls, and deepen divides. Compassion, on the other hand, softens our perceptions and opens a door to understanding others' struggles, fears, and weaknesses. Consider this scenario. A colleague snaps at you during a stressful meeting. While your immediate reaction might be defensive or equally harsh, pausing to consider their situation could change your response. Perhaps they're under intense pressure or dealing with personal issues. Asking yourself, "What kindness can I offer?" shifts your perspective from one of judgment to one of empathy. This simple question can defuse potential conflict and may even lead to a deeper professional relationship and mutual support. Practicing compassion means looking beyond the surface of anger-inducing situations to explore what lies beneath. It involves recognizing that everyone, including ourselves, is often doing the best they can with the resources they have. By offering kindness instead of contributing to the cycle of anger, you foster a more understanding and supportive environment. This development of compassion doesn't just reduce anger, it also enriches your character and enhances your interactions. It turns confrontations into opportunities for connection, helping you to see not just with your eyes, but with your heart. As you practice compassion, you'll find that many situations that once sparked anger now ignite understanding and patience, aligning with the Stoic ideal that true delight comes from kindness. Number 7. Keep a journal. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is essentially a journal where he wrote down his thoughts and reflections, teaching us the value of self-examination. The act of keeping a journal, much like Marcus Aurelius did, serves as a powerful tool in the Stoics' arsenal against anger. It's a practice that fosters self-awareness by capturing our thoughts, triggers, and reactions as they unfold. This reflective process is like holding a mirror to your soul, revealing patterns and tendencies that may otherwise go unnoticed. Imagine each entry as a thread in the broader tapestry of your emotional landscape. Over time, you can trace these threads to discover the underlying causes of your anger. Perhaps you find that certain types of comments or actions consistently trigger you, or that your anger surfaces more during times of stress or fatigue. This insight allows you to anticipate and manage your reactions more effectively. Journaling also provides a cathartic release, offering a private space to express emotions without fear of judgment or consequence. By writing down what angers you, you're not just venting, you're also distancing yourself from the immediacy of the emotions. This space helps to cool the heat of anger, allowing you to approach situations with a calmer, more measured perspective. Furthermore, reviewing past journal entries can be incredibly enlightening. You might notice that issues which once seemed insurmountable now appear trivial, illustrating personal growth and the transient nature of emotions. This realization can be profoundly comforting, showing how far you've come in your ability to handle life's challenges. In essence, journaling is not just about recording events, it's about understanding them and, by extension, understanding yourself. It transforms the raw data of your experiences into a navigable map, guiding you through emotional landscapes with increasing wisdom and equanimity. Over time, this practice can transform your relationship with anger, turning explosive reactions into thoughtful responses, guided by the steady hand of Stoic reflection. Number 8. Limit stressors. Seneca stated, "If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person." Seneca's insight emphasizes that often the solution to external pressures isn't to change our location, but to change our approach to those pressures. This transformative thought is particularly relevant when dealing with stressors that provoke anger. Rather than attempting to overhaul your personality, which is a daunting and impractical task, focus on modifying your environment and routine to manage these stressors more effectively. Consider the practical steps you can take. If rush hour traffic ignites your ire, can you shift your work hours to avoid it, or perhaps telecommute a few days a week? If certain social settings or interactions leave you drained and prone to anger, might it be possible to limit your exposure to these environments? It's about proactively removing or altering the stress points in your life before they lead to anger. Moreover, this Stoic approach involves a deeper level of self-knowledge. By understanding what triggers your anger, you can create a lifestyle that either avoids these triggers or strengthens your ability to deal with them. This might mean adopting a more flexible schedule, prioritizing personal time, or setting boundaries with colleagues and family. Taking control of your environment also means cultivating spaces that promote peace and reflection. This could be as simple as organizing your living and working areas to reduce chaos, or as committed as engaging in regular meditation or other mindfulness practices. Each small adjustment in your surroundings and schedule can significantly diminish daily stresses. Ultimately, by limiting the external triggers of anger, you not only enhance your immediate well-being, but also foster long-term emotional resilience. As Seneca suggests, the change we seek often starts with redefining our personal boundaries and creating environments that support, rather than challenge, our best selves. Number 9. Exercise regularly. The Stoics valued physical training as a method of strengthening the mind through the body. In the Stoic tradition, the connection between physical vigor and mental fortitude is well acknowledged. Regular exercise isn't just about maintaining physical health. It's a critical component in managing emotional states, including anger. When you engage in physical activity, your body releases endorphins, often referred to as the body's natural painkillers. These chemicals play a pivotal role in reducing stress and boosting mood, making exercise a potent antidote to anger. Think of exercise as a physical reset button for your emotional state. A brisk walk in the fresh air, a rejuvenating yoga session, or even a few minutes of stretching can significantly alter your physiological responses to stress. These activities increase blood flow, oxygenate your brain, and help dissipate the tension that often precedes or accompanies anger. As your heart pumps and your breathing deepens, you'll find that your frustrations begin to melt away, replaced by a clearer, calmer perspective. Making exercise a staple in your routine is like regularly servicing a vehicle. It keeps everything running smoothly and prevents breakdowns. The more you move, the more resilient your mind becomes. Physical resilience breeds mental resilience, enhancing your ability to withstand life's pressures without succumbing to anger. Additionally, the discipline required to maintain a regular exercise regimen can spill over into other areas of your life. It fosters self-control and determination, qualities that are invaluable when facing provoking situations. Over time, as your physical health improves, so does your emotional landscape. You might find that situations that once sparked a fiery response now barely kindle a flicker of irritation. Thus, regular exercise not only keeps your body fit, but also equips your mind with the strength to rise above the tumultuous waves of anger, embodying the Stoic ideal of a harmonious mind-body connection. Number 10. Seek wisdom constantly. Epictetus encouraged lifelong learning, saying, "If you wish to be a writer, write." This directive from Epictetus underscores the Stoic value of continuous growth and education, not just in our crafts, but also in our personal development and emotional intelligence. In the realm of anger management, this translates into an ongoing commitment to educating oneself about the mechanisms of emotion and strategies for maintaining equilibrium. Lifelong learning in the context of managing anger means actively seeking out knowledge and tools that can aid in understanding and regulating emotional responses. This could involve reading books or scientific literature on emotional intelligence, attending workshops focused on conflict resolution or stress management, or even engaging with podcasts and talks that explore the philosophical and psychological aspects of anger. The more strategies you have at your disposal, the more adept you become at navigating emotional challenges. Each new piece of wisdom adds another tool to your emotional toolkit, enhancing your ability to respond to life's provocations with calm and insight rather than reactive anger. As you expand your understanding, you also deepen your capacity for self-reflection, which is key to mastering your responses. Moreover, this pursuit of knowledge doesn't only mitigate anger, it enriches your life on multiple levels. It improves your relationships, boosts your career, and enhances your overall well-being. By making education a lifelong pursuit, you embrace a proactive approach to life's challenges, preparing yourself not only to manage anger when it arises, but also to minimize its impact on your life. Thus, by constantly seeking wisdom, you do more than learn to manage anger. You learn to transcend it. This pursuit becomes a transformative journey that not only prevents anger from controlling you, but also leads to greater wisdom, peace, and contentment. In line with Stoic teachings, you grow stronger and more serene, capable of facing whatever life throws your way with grace and equanimity. As we wrap up today's exploration of Stoic strategies to manage anger, I hope you've found these techniques both practical and transformative. Integrating these principles into your daily life can lead to profound changes, not just in how you handle anger, but in your overall approach to life's challenges. Remember, the journey towards mastering your emotions is ongoing, and each step you take builds resilience and wisdom. If you enjoyed this video and found the tips helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from these Stoic insights. Your engagement helps us grow and continue providing valuable content. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for new videos. We love hearing from you, so please leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or any questions you might have. Until next time, keep practicing these strategies and take each day as an opportunity to enhance your tranquility and wisdom. Thank you for watching.